will drag for a very long while. It will drag. Well, let's see where it ends. Good morning, commissioners. Okay, commissioners resign without reasons. For me, it's a welcome development. Please, Your Excellency, we are with you and God is with you. I think for me, the commissioners resigning is, well, hopefully we get in touch with a few of them and just get an idea of what their time was like as commissioners. Good morning. Governor Fubara signed into law 2024 budget. This is a step in the right direction. The Matisame led faction of the State Assembly are no longer members for me because of what their defection to the APC. Owanate Clinton West. That one is from you. Let's go for a short commercial. Remember, the WhatsApp number is still very active, 0809-030-6416. Facebook Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Good morning.
Get in on the action with Betano. You're excited.
NLC warns federal government. What we should look at in this is when we compare ourselves to other nations of the world with regards to fuel price, I think we do not do a comprehensive comparison. The other fundamentals that need to be on ground that makes it comfortable for citizens of those countries to purchase petrol at the price that they do, other economic indices and the rest of them that are quite stable and favorable, do we have the same things here in Nigeria? I think that's where our leaders need to look at. Unfortunately, it looks like not every time we have their attention pointed in that direction. It's mostly about just I don't know, but NLC is saying don't try it. What we are doing now is not even comfortable for many Nigerians. Fuel price, reject World Bank 750 naira per litre proposal. NLC warns federal government. The World Bank had put out a report about the Nigerian economy and situation. This one says power sector cash flow grows to 900 billion naira. That's also on the Punch. 6 Rivers commissioners resign. Assembly factions hold parallel sit-ins. And then aviation agencies, 50 directors sacked. EFCC grills NCAA chiefs. There's still more. We can't take all of them. Just try to get those quite interesting and look at it. Nigeria, others spent $441 billion on debt servicing. World Bank. Those are some of the headlines on the Punch newspaper, and jump quickly onto the Vanguard. I'll take about 2-3 of them so we take as much calls as possible. COVID-19 resurgence in Benue. Report misrepresents WHO's statement. NCDC. A lot of people right now are saying not again. So get the details and understand exactly what that story is saying. COVID-19 resurgence in Benue. Report misrepresents WHO's statement, NCDC. And this one says, Justin, 4 more Rivers commissioners resigned from office. I'm sure it's still referring to the ones that we've told you about in total. I think in total it should be more than about 6 or 7 of them. And pension funds pay 356 billion naira as death benefits under CPS. All of these are headlines on the Vanguard newspaper. The phone numbers to call is still the same. I'll just go over it again for those who might be listening for the first time. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. You can also call 0817 923 0007. If you're a first time listener or caller and you're trying, you have to continue trying because it's always very busy, but eventually you're going to get through. Let's start with Abinoye in Abua. Abinoye, please keep it very short and simple. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Yeah, go ahead, Abinoye.
Yes, I'm watching what is playing, the trend of events in the state. From impeachment move to defection, now to resignation. And all of this means that there's a drama. And I think that the scriptwriter is known as the new thematics. And the title of the drama is The Math Magic. When I was in school, there was a subject that trained you to acquaint yourself with figures, and it was called mathematics. Because in the assembly, we had 6 legislators. That was the majority, in 31 legislatures. That is a surprise. And I think Nemesis is catching up with some of us. What is the moral lesson? The moral lesson is that a commander must command well. Otherwise, he will lose his relevance. Thank you.
All right. Good. Thank you. Ida, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, my lovely brother. This morning, I'm very, very happy for the commissioner that resigned. Alabo George Kelly say, shame. My brother,
No, there's no shame to it, please, either. So let's also mind the language. It's not a new thing for politicians to resign. In fact, in other parts of the world, it's very common. People resign when they feel like they are not giving the environment to give their best, or for one other reason or the other.
They give the commissioner to represent Rivers State, not one particular person. They cannot come and resign because one particular person. You're serving the Rivers State. If you are serving Rivers State, start Rivers State with your heart, not somebody that will control you. My brother, their own don't go now, so that young boys will take over the seat. I know it's young boys' time now to enjoy, but they are there for how many years? So God knows what God is doing. About the budget, you see how the budget is going. You see health sector, all the sector. My brother, you are from Rivers State and you're staying in Rivers State. From that January, look at how Rivers State will turn to London. His Excellency, the Golden Governor of Rivers State.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go to Bori. Clinton is on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, first I must commend the governor for the passage of the budget into law, signing the budget into law. It's a good one. The Rivers people were denied these things in the past, and now they are going to have the dividends of democracy and the budget. Then on the commissioners resigning, I think it's the only right thing to do is to resign when you're not comfortable in that environment again. It's a thing of principle, and these men are some of them have principles, and I think it's a good one. But they to give free space to other people to come and form in the government. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Ghost time in Onelga. Your turn. Good morning.
Good morning, Ifemi Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, commissioners resign from Fubara government. Andrew, is so pathetic that in this part of the world we worship individuals and not pledging allegiance to what we believe in. These commissioners were nominated to serve the interests of Rivers State and not the interests of an individual. Yes, there must be political crisis, but still settlement is on the way. I don't see the reason why they should resign. That means there's a script being played somewhere and they are acting on the script. I think Fubara should continue. First of all, he has signed the budget. I think he should swing into action to develop Rivers State and make Rivers State a better place. The commissioners can go. And lastly, the crisis rocking the Rivers State House of Assembly, I think they should try as much as possible to settle. Edison and here should continue piloting the affair, while the elders of the state should swing into action to settle the crisis, so that at the end of the day we will have a united front and not a front that is divided.
All right, thank you very much. Barry Gadom from Old GRA. Good morning.
Barry D. Gadom, not Barry Gadom.
Oh, Barry D. Gadom. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Trace. Let me react to the resignation of the commissioners from this administration. Well, I'm not surprised at all. For those that really know politics, you know that this present governor we have in Rivers, his days in office, are numbered. So expect more resignation in coming days. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Oh man, expect more resignations in the coming days. Remember to join us on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, on X, Nigeria Info PH. The numbers to call again are 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0003. A message on WhatsApp says all the commissioners that worked with the former governor should resign so that Sim will have his way for Rivers State people. This one says, good morning, Andrew. The commissioners, okay, no, I think I had that before. I enjoyed the feud between the governor and his predecessor. I'm waiting patiently to see how it ends. Aliki, God bless, from Emoha. You sent that one. Samuel from Rumukalagbo, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Welcome.
These commissioners that resign under Governor Fubara, I think it's a welcome development. Andrew, look at these commissioners that resign, work under former Governor Wike, and they still have the mind to stay, to work again under scene. There is something fishing. I told people that day that these commissioners that they appoint to just all these people is just to monitor how scene is moving. so that they will not give information to the former governors. See, thank God they resigned. This is the people that is causing crisis in Rivers State. Allow other people to work. You work under Governor Wike. You still want to work under Sin. I think, thank God they resigned. It's a welcome development so that Sin can have its way to do work in Rivers State. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And Uche is in. Uche Ken is in Eche. And by the way, let me also just include, sorry, Uche Ken, before you continue, when we refer to the governor, please, let's put some respect to it, all right? And don't just say Sim. There's an office he occupies that should be respected constitutionally. So please don't forget to say governor, Sim, or Governor Fubara, please. Thank you. Let's get over to you now, Uche Ken. Go ahead.
Yes. Mrs. Uche, I want to look at the CP asking Rivers Indigen to go about their legit activities. Only one question I want to ask CP. CP, I hope security measures has been put on ground. It's not by sending police people to go and start at the junction or any corner to be checking only keke, because for me, I'm not going anywhere. Then more commissioners resigns under Fubara's administration. Like we heard this morning that there are 6 commissioners. I want to say that they gave their different reasons, but the reasons that got my emotional attention this morning is that of George Kelly, when he said his conscience will not allow him. Sir, I celebrate you wherever you are this morning. You have a good conscience. Let's not forget that George Kelly was a governorship candidate who was asked by Wike to step down for Sasin Fubara to become a governor. So if you are in the shoes of George Kelly, would you also fold your hands and watch a man who asked you to step down for another man to become a governor, which you were also pursuing, to have issues without settling themselves? The best thing to do is to resign. And I am calling on those who have been embarrassing Wike all this while. Oh, Wike could not allow him to work. Oh, Wike surrounded him with all his old commissioners. Oh, Wike this, oh, Wike that. I hope Sasin can now use them to replace all these commissioners so that he too can work and concentrate. As for Ogoni people opening a registration to call back their lawmakers, Ogoni people just a play. I expect them this morning, after opening the registration book, they should also conduct the election and turn INEC themselves. I take a bow.
All right, Alvan is in Ozwoba. Good morning, Alvan.
Yeah, good morning. Please, I really want to comment on the resignation of the 6 commissioners and necessary. You see, right from the beginning of this administration of Fubara, I discovered that the commissioners were being picked by the former governor. As it stands right now, it is a good thing for him to work successfully. Because this commission has been removed, I am still expecting more of them to resign. Because you cannot pay allegiance to the former governor and also be in this administration. So please, they should resign. Let more of them resign so that he will pick up his own commissioners. Thank you.
All right, Alvan, thank you very much. In Alu, we have Blessed on the line. Good morning, Blessed.
Good morning, my brother in the studio.
Yeah, go ahead.
Governor Fubara signed an appropriation budget of Rivers State into the law. That's a good one. And besides, since Commissioner Omoda resigned from Governor Fubara's cabinet, if there is any of them that is remaining that cannot work with Governor Fubara, he should also tender his resignation so that Rivers State can be a good state. Governor Fubara come out to put Rivers State in order, and besides, there are some certain saboteur people, they want you to descend on you not to get it right. And more than 80% of Rivers State citizens are supporting Governor Fubara for the good work. Whoever may concern that thinking any otherwise for him to against Governor Fubara to go and remove it from that mind. And besides, a lot of process is going in state constituency for the recalling of the lawmakers who work against Governor Fubara. We cannot have two governors in the state. It's only one governor that we have. So I'm appealing that Rivers State CTC should rise against any intimidation against Governor Fubara, should come out boldly to support Governor Fubara. No other person we have as a governor than Governor Fubara. That's my own concern. Thank you very much. I need blessed from Malo.
All right, blessed. Thank you. And then God's Will is in Degema. God's Will, good morning.
Good morning, Femi Andrew.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm God Will from Degema Local Government, calling from Tombia Kingdom.
Go ahead.
I want to commend on the Kwere Local Government PDP chairman supporting the governor. I also call on my own local government PDP chairman to come out, let us know their stand. This is the time everybody will come up and tell the public where they stand. And as for the commissioners that are resigning from the cabinet of Team Fubara, I think it's better for the governor and for we as people of Rivers State, so that Sim will also appoint his loyalists that can work with him for the successful of this state. At least let the monitoring spirit in his government give him space, and he should let him work well. That is my take this morning. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. In Dongesit from GRA, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I want to speak on the commissioners that resigned from the government. Can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay. For those of us that knows politics in Rivers State, it's not about people coming on radio, shouting, talking. All these people that are talking, they are not the ones that made him the governor of Rivers State. But I want to tell you that for those of us that know politics, the days of sin is numbered. That's why you will see more commissioners will resign. Forget about all these people that are making noise, talking on radio, they are supporting things, that. My brother, we know what is about to come. Sin should use his head and settle with the former governor of Rivers State. My brother, the former governor of Rivers State, my brother, look, this thing that is going on right now, for those of us that knows politics, if you watch well, the people that are supporting the former governor of Rivers State, you don't hear them talk. They are all silent. If you watch well, people that are making noise on radio, shouting on radio, are people that are deceiving things, talking, they support things, they think should go on, misinforming the governor, advising him, telling him, giving him wrong advice. Instead of them to tell the governor, advise the governor to make peace with his master. The master is the master. Thank you very much.
And Doug, I say thank you. We'll take two more calls. We'll just run through them. Robin from Ichie will start with you, and then we'll go to Leighton Barry. Go ahead quickly,
yes,
Robin.
Good morning. It's me, Andrew.
Go on.
If it's a noise we're making on radio, it's a good one that we're making a joyful noise. The noise is getting to heaven. Because one...
Oh, my goodness, Robin. Oh, good. If you can call us back, we'll see if we can squeeze you back in, Robin. Leighton Barry from Bori, welcome.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me look at more commissioners resigned from Governor Sim Fubara government. I think this is a welcome development, because allowing these people who were major men from the Minister of FCT to stay behind or by side of the governor is like caging him, because these people cannot allow him exercise his function effectively. Because, when you have an enemy and he's being surrendered, you are being surrendered by his people, how can you be able to discharge your responsibility effectively? And so it was for this reason we, as the people of River Southeast, are saying that this kind of intimidation impunity and oppression is not conducive for the governor. So that is why we are also urging those House of Assembly members who attempted impeaching the governor to resign their position and that they should be recalled. I think one of your headlines talked about a register being opened as a regard to that effect. I support that idea. And I'm also calling on the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, everything here, to actually effect their vacation from the Rivers State House of Assembly for that impunity practiced against the governor from the
All right,
Rivers
Lady Ambari, thank you very much. Let's take some messages now on Facebook. Clever Sonny says it is only when there is crisis in the state that the people benefit from political class. So let the music play on. Prince says, good morning. We know it will happen. But it's coming late. They should continue. Let's see the end of this. Larry Spiff says, good morning. I commend the governor on his resolve to develop the state in the face of distractions. Lorenzo Delight says, resignation of commissioners showed that the game is now more than father and son relationship. They will now form a strong gang up against this administration. This is the one that many people have been saying to me, public opinion. This one, that's not the one that will begin to frustrate the government so it doesn't work. I don't think anybody should or would want to think about that, because if the interest of Rivers State's development is what you seek, and there's a person who is doing that, whether you have good relationship with the person or not, I don't think anybody would want to do something to hinder the development, unless the politics we are playing is a different one and the personalities are not as we think they are. But I think it would be far-reaching to suggest this. Lorenzo Delight says, resignation of commissioner shows that the game is now more than father and son. Okay, that's Lorenzo Delight. Views of Tony Okocha may be true, but we know President will support FCT in making sure Rivers State turns to an APC state. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu isn't the problem. Will he stop making inciting statements? And then let's see if we can take one more here on WhatsApp. I think all these people who are resigning are the structures the former governor was telling Governor Fubara not to destroy. But how can the governor not form his own structures? He is the current governor of this state. Cheesy Light from Rumo Krushi. Thank you very much. We'll take a short break now for a commercial. Afterwards, business news comes on. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back after this.